forgiving and forgetting, how this releases you and is the powerful way to let go of any unwanted belief, assumption, or seeming past memories, stories, anything that has happened. I want to share with you that this is something that a lot of people don't fully understand, and I didn't understand it for a very long time. And I want to share with you what I have learned and how powerful this is for you to see instant results in your life. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Rose. Welcome to The Rosey Life. If you are interested in working with me, you can go to TheRoseyLife.com, or if you'd like to join the Rosey Life course and community where we dive deep into these topics every single week and you have support, you can go into the website and find information below as well. And if you're interested in joining me in one of my retreats, the first one is in London, January 2nd. The deadline to sign up for that is December 15th. And then we have one coming up in February in San Diego, in March we have one in Chicago. Okay, so let's get to it. Forgive and forget. A lot of you may have heard this from your friends or just in general in society. You might hear forgive but don't forget, right? That is just not even genuine, and it does absolutely no good to not even just to say it, but to believe it, to forgive but not forget. Why is that important? Because I really want to debunk what that means and what you might have learned with hearing that, right? What you're saying is you're like, okay, yeah, I'll accept your apology, but I'm never going to forget what you've done. Okay, you might think that that's protecting yourself and putting up a wall of safety around you so that you don't get burned twice or hurt again, those kind of things, because that's what most people are doing. But what they don't really understand they're doing is they're holding on to pain, to loss, to fear, to being hurt, to being screwed over again, to being rejected again. It is literally guaranteeing you the thing that you don't want to forget. I guarantee you will keep receiving that because you are not willing to forget. Now, this also includes your own personal thoughts about shame, guilt, remorse, shoulda, coulda, woulda stuff, things that you thought in the past, things that you did in the past, and you really holding on to the past in any kind of way, or the future, you fearing something happening to you, and all of those things are you not forgiving, not forgetting for yourself. So it goes both ways. It's for others and for yourself. There's I believe it's Buddha that said, if you grab a hot coal with the intention of throwing it to another, meaning you're casting a stone or you're saying, I don't forgive you, right? What you don't realize is that you are the first one that got burnt. You are the one holding on to the hot coal. So you think you're ready to throw it to say, I don't forgive you, but you actually just are burning yourself. And you're taking your brother down at the same time, right? This is so important. I want to read you this little part in A Course in Miracles. It says, the atonement, which is forgiveness, okay? The atonement was built into the time-space belief to set a limit on the need for the belief itself, and ultimately to make learning complete. The atonement is a final lesson. The ability to learn has no value when change is no longer necessary. Only while there is a belief in differences is learning meaningful. Atonement is the device by which you can free yourself from the past as you go ahead. It undoes your past errors. Now, what A Course in Miracles refers to errors is your thoughts, beliefs, assumptions, any thinking that is not aligned with love, with who you are, with I am. So any error in thought right, is completely forgiven for you. The reason why time and space exists and why people fear time, how long is it taking, how long is it gonna take, the distance, well, what I want is across the country or in a different country, or it's far away from me. All of those beliefs of time and space only exist long enough for you to realize that you are forgiven. In other words, that nothing is wrong, that you are perfect, that you are whole, that you are complete, that there's no blocks, there's no limitations. So time and space only is there long enough to help you learn this fact that you are all your thoughts, all your past, everything, what you did 30 seconds ago, what you did 30 years ago, is already forgotten. So I am doesn't hold on to grudges. I am doesn't keep a scorecard of everything that you've done wrong. Like, I know a lot of religions teach that, like, oh, when you get to the pearly gates, it's going to be decided if you get to get in or not, or if you're going to go to some scary place. No, there is none of that. That is literally saying right there that any thought, anything you've done was already forgotten. Why is that? Think about that, because who you are is love, and God is love. That is who you are. So love doesn't hold on to past. Love doesn't hold on to shame and guilt and fear or thoughts or anxiousness about the future. Love does not see that. Love only sees love. That's it. That is so beautiful, isn't it? Because I am, right, always sees you as perfect, always sees you as shameless, right? As there's a scripture in the Bible says, white as snow, though your sins were as scarlet, that you are white as snow, meaning it doesn't matter what has happened. It doesn't matter what you thought. It doesn't matter your error in thinking, that God only sees you as white as snow, perfect, shameless, just perfection, okay? And you are the only one that sees yourself as guilty, shameful, unworthy, not good enough. All of those things, these are just concepts and beliefs that you might have learned along the way, and it doesn't really matter how you learned them and how long you've had them and who taught you. That's just kind of pointless to go down that rabbit hole and figuring that out, because who you are in this moment is always perfect. And every moment you get to see yourself as perfect. So if you had a nasty thought, I'm going to give you an example. Recently in the Rosey Life, I've been sharing with everyone in there that every Wednesday I do a live. And the last couple of weeks, I've been really coming in on this topic of seeing everyone as your brother, as yourself, right? Because there's only one son, right? And there's only one God and one son. And we are all individualized aspects of that one son. And walking around seeing everybody as your brother, right, removes the feeling of that they could hurt you, they could reject you, they could attack you, all of those things. You really start feeling that love that you are when you see the love in other people. So I was at a Starbucks a couple days ago, and I usually go there and everybody's so sweet and nice to me in any Starbucks that I go to. And I was in there and I was ordering a drink, and this person, a new person I'd never seen before, was like kind of like snooty and was just like, can I help you? And I ordered my drink, and I'm always kind of like goofy everywhere I go. I'm always joking around with people. And this person was non-responsive for whatever reason, was on my mind, to my goofiness, and was just like, is that all? Is there anything else you want? It was kind of like that look, and I was like, oh, like, whatever. I'm like, okay, well, you're not getting a big tip from me, you know, you little bratty person, you like won't even smile or whatever. And so I paid and I moved on, and I was standing to the side waiting for my drink, and then I realized what I had done. And I'm like, okay, I'm practicing seeing everybody as me and my brother, right? And then I look at him, and then I remembered. I saw him. I'm like, oh, you are the Son of God. You are a son of God, and you are my brother. And I totally had all of this shift inside of me when I realized that what I was doing, how I was thinking about him. But I remembered that I am instantly forgiven and it's instantly forgotten because I shined light on that realization in that moment. And I realized, no, I am forgiven even for those thoughts and for that. And I said to myself, I said, thank you. And then I saw, as soon as I recognized him as my brother, as a son of God, done, right? I now saw him in a different light, and that is awakening something within him. How? Not my problem, right? But my awareness of him is what awoken it, right? So not only did I forgive and forget what he did, but I forgive and forget myself, because I know that I is always forgiving and forgetting. So I don't have to worry if this is going to affect my manifestation. I don't have to worry if this is going to affect the money flow. I don't have to worry and see if this is going to affect if I'm going to be treated like this all the time. Do you see? Because in that moment, I'm already forgiven and it's forgotten. And I awaken that awareness in that person that he is perfect and he is God, and in myself. Do you see? So I leveled him up and I leveled myself up at the same time. So that is what I wanted to share with you all today, is that doesn't matter what thoughts or limiting beliefs or whatever you think that you've had that you have to fix or let go of. You don't have to figure it out. You don't have to resolve it. You don't have to go down the wormhole and figure out, oh my God, but what if I don't figure this out and I can't get to the root of the problem, or I have to flip all of these thoughts. It's like you can fast forward through all of that affirming and go straight to the I am. Understanding that all those beliefs and thoughts have already been forgiven and forgotten. You are just releasing them and letting them go. How? By remembering who you are. Just like I did at the Starbucks, that is how you can begin to easily let go of beliefs, easily let go of blocks, easily let go of all of those things that you think are real, because they're not real. They're all an illusion. You remembering who you are will automatically dismantle and just release, and all of those beliefs and blocks that you thought you had will disappear. Why? Because you will no longer identify yourself as a person that has problems or beliefs or roadblocks or difficulty with people, because now you are seeing the love in everyone. You're seeing the love in money. You're seeing the love in your bank account. You're seeing the love in every single thing that you encounter. And when you see the love all around you, you are surrounding yourself with your manifestation itself, because love, I don't care what it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is that you want and your desire is, that is love. And when you see love, love comes running to you. All right, my loves, thank you so much for liking my videos and sharing them and supporting The Rosey Life. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you, and I'll see you soon.